Hi, welcome to Simply Scrapping. Narelle here, and it's time for another layout using a base page. So during the month of November, I'm going to be attempting to do 20 layouts using 20 base pages. I have heaps more than that already made. I have a whole album full of base pages and then some. So I'm attempting to use a lot of them during November, and this is part of a hop with Ginger's Corner. So this is my base page, really simple, just 2 pieces of paper, 6 by 12, couldn't get much simpler. And I've already cut out my heading using my Cricut. I love my Cricut. And these are the photos I'm doing. The title is Giggle because this is my daughter. When she was little, she would always just start off quite, when she met people, she was always really shy, still really shy. But then once she got to know people and was familiar, she would burst into giggles, like you could make her laugh at anything. And this is a classic example. I was trying to get a photo of her and hubby, and she's like smiling there, fingers in the mouth, and then it got to, a bit more of a smile, and then an outright giggle, and she would just burst into giggles. Anyway, had to be there to understand, but they're the photos that I am documenting and the story I want to tell. So my embellishments, I have stamped and coloured some flowers, and these are from Altenew Whimsical Flowers, and I've used the dies to cut them out. And there's 2 different styles of flowers, and I've got one uncoloured because I thought I'd show you how I coloured them, because I actually used pencils. And then the matching leaves from the same set, and 2 butterflies from Waffle Flower Spread Your Wings stamp set. And I've just got 2 butterflies, and the inspiration for these embellishments came from the actual project inspiration card that I got with the Whimsical Flowers stamp set. And it's these flowers here. Aren't they just gorgeous? I can't colour anywhere near like that. But I did have a play, and I think I worked out how they did them. So I'm going to colour one to show you how I did it. Now mine are nowhere near as good as theirs. Theirs are a lot lighter than mine. I think with practice I'd be able to get them a lot lighter, but I still like how they came out. I think they're quite effective, and it's something different, a different way to colour the flowers. Normally I would have used the ink and got pretty much just a flat colour. But then I saw them and went, well, they're a bit more interesting than just a plain stamped flower like this. So to colour the flowers, I pulled out, well, I had to repossess from my daughter, my Prismacolor coloured pencils. These were not cheap. Got them, I don't know, 6 years ago. Hardly used them. They are, so lush to colour with. Now I know why my daughter had pinched them and had kept them in her room. So I've repossessed them, and she ain't getting them back anytime soon. Okay, so it's going to be quite simple, this layout, just those few embellishments. I do have ribbon, pink ribbon to go across the middle. So I like to put something when papers join like this. I like to put something over the top, and then just some white enamel dots to finish off with. So what I'm going to do is, I'm so sorry if I sound funny. By the end of the day, my voice is quite shot, and it's like 9:30 at night, so hence why my voice may sound funny. Alright, so I'm going to colour this flower. I think it goes this way. Alright, so this is how I did it. I don't know whether this is the right way. I'm sure Altenew would have, oh, there was green on that, never mind. I'm sure Altenew will have a video on their website on how they coloured those flowers, but I'm too lazy to look it up, and I just wanted to see if I could recreate it myself. So I'm just colouring in the whole flower with a white pencil. Now I can't see because it's white on white where I've been, where I haven't been, so it's probably hit and miss, but see how we go. And then I just picked I don't even know if this has names or anything. I picked a pink. This is PC 930 if you're interested. And I'm just going to flick up from the center and then put a little bit more colour just on the towards the centre. So like their ones, I'm going for like that streaky look, and I think if I add less streaks, or like the streaks not going out as far, I would probably achieve the look that they have. But because I've done all the others like this with the longer streaks, I sort of have to do this one the same because they're all going on the same layout. Right, so I am no expert at colouring. I have done a few classes. There was a lady, oh sorry, I just had to cough. There was a lady, she's actually based in Brisbane, does online colouring classes. If I can remember her name, I will put her website down below. I loved her classes. Oh, she's a phenomenal teacher. Teaches you all about the light and the direction. You know, you got to think of where your light source is coming from, and that is helps you know where to put the light areas of your colouring and where to put the dark shadow areas, how to get things blended, lots of colour theory. Just amazing. I loved her classes. And she has two. She has a coloured pencil class and a marker class. I can't remember her name. I think she's in Ferntree Gully. I really don't know. I know she's in Brisbane. And she was doing classes, she do colouring events for at Brisbane Children's Hospital, I think, Women's and Children's Hospital. I don't know. I used to take her classes, both classes, pencil and markers, because, you know, fear of missing out. And I've forgotten it all because I just don't colour like this anymore. Because, unfortunately, I've, got very little patience anymore. But what I did learn with these pencils while doing this is that you can't have them really sharp. I like a really sharp tip on my pencil, but these are so creamy that they break really easy. So sort of that's as sharp as you want to get them, really. That's a little bit too sharp. I was concerned that was going to break when I was doing the butterflies. But yeah. So now I just go over the pink and draw it out. Can you see what it's doing? It's like blending out that pink into the white space and feathering it, I guess is the right word. And that's why I did more colouring in the middle here, so I could draw on that to get a bit more colour. And I'm just flicking. I'm doing quite a heavy flick. I probably could do it lighter, but like I said, I'm impatient. I want it done quickly. And I'm just flicking with the pencil over the pink pencils. Sorry, flicking with the white over the pink. And I'm sorry if I'm moving this around a lot. I'm trying to keep it in the one spot so that I can zoom into it when I'm editing, so you can get a better look at what I'm doing. And I've lost track of where I started. I think I'm back to the start. So you can see how the pink looks different. Like that is a lot darker and a different colour around the edge, because I haven't gone over that with the white yet. But this is a brighter pink than that around the edge. This is darker and duller around the edge. So now I'm just going to do the same with the edge, flicking in. Now I haven't left enough white on this one, but anyway. So if I did it really fine around the edge and not so far out in the middle, then I'd get more of the white look. So this one's a slightly darker flower, but it doesn't matter because they the flowers are identical, are they? Okay, done. That's cool. Right, so now I'm going to go away, cut this out, and then I'll be back with the layout, and we'll start putting it together. there is my completed layout using my base page. Kept the embellishments like I said I would, quite simple with just the flowers. But then I realised it was missing something. I needed something up here and down here. Sat for a while, thought about it, and thought, well, I'm not going through all my embellishments to try and find something that matches those flowers, because I don't think I would be able to find anything. So I thought, well, why not just make a couple of tags? So that's what I did. Scrap blue and white cardstock, made a couple of tags, put the ribbon through it, and I'm calling it done. There you go. So I'll have a playlist below for everyone else who is playing along with the all about the base hop. Yeah, so go and check everyone out, because there's lots of people playing along and everyone has some fantastic ideas and doing some amazing pages. So go and show them some love. Like, subscribe, leave them a comment, do all the things. They would really, really appreciate it. If you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notify bell so you know when my next video comes out. Thank you so much for watching. Have a scrap happy day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.